Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! Today, as much as it is... I don't want to get rid of that letter. What about this one? Okay, that one's good to get rid of. As much as today is Sunday, I'm not sure I want to buy turnips. My sleep schedule is messed up. So, I don't think buying turnips would be a great decision this week. A pair of glasses can completely alter someone's appearance. So aren't you curious how this pair will alter you? Yeah, I mean, I know that. I know that pretty well. I actually, mostly because they do help my, my right eye, actually. This is the same kind of glasses I wore for a while. You know, I'll keep them on here. I've actually got, because they do help with my right eye, not so much my left eye, a pair of my mother's old glasses. Which, you know, do alter my appearance a fair little bit. So, you know, I do have this going on. I just don't know how much of a glare they have, because, like, the lighting. But, you know, I just put on those glasses. I'll keep these ones on. They actually really clear up my right eye, and my left eye goes a little blurry. But it's not by enough that I can't still function. So... I probably need a prescription pretty close to these, which are, like, ones that my mother needed, like, a long time ago. It just takes me a while to get used to them, because, like, I've barely ever worn glasses, so, like... It takes me a hot minute. Like, I've barely even worn sunglasses before, even though I'm in Canada, and, like, you would think I'd wear glasses a lot, but I just kind of don't. Oh, shrunk. Oh, good morning. Feels good out there in the nice weather, yeah? Yeah, it does, shrunk. Yeah, it does. Just hoping you'd come by. Would you like a coffee today? 200 bells a cup. I would like a coffee. Like the usual. Yeah, today I'm going to clean up some flower paths, and I'm also going to talk more EDF, mostly because I have decided on what game I'm going to start with playing through the EDF games on my channel. I'm going to start with World Brothers. Partially because, well, World Brothers 2 just released, so now there's 2 of them. But also, like... It's just a fun game that's a lot more colorful and cheerful and happy with the same EDF charm as the regular EDF games, but isn't as, like, dark and, like, B-movie kind of thing. So basically, it's more along the lines of what I imagine you guys will probably enjoy seeing, because visually it's, like, it's got the same happy feel as Animal Crossing's art style. So, visually, it's very similar in a way to, like, something you'd see on Nintendo. Fun fact, World Brothers, the original one, and World Brothers 2 are on the Switch. So, you know, it's pretty helpful. Okay, if the prices are good, I might buy some. Let's see... 104... That's a pretty good price to buy at. I just don't know if I'll actually be able to keep up with turnips. But yeah, like, World Brothers is not, like, okay. I say that a lot. Jeez. Outside of, Earth Defense Force 5 and 6, none of them, to my knowledge, are directly storyline tied to one another. And 5 and 6 are tied together, basically, by time loops. So, you don't need to play 5 to enjoy 6, but playing 5 will improve your enjoyment of 6, because you'll get to experience things that you wouldn't otherwise experience because you played 5. I hope I explained that well without actually spoiling too much. There's time shenanigans involved. World Brothers, basically, is a voxel game, so it's very cubey, where basically you're fighting EDF's history. Like, there's Ravagers, there's, oh God, what were they called in 2? Invaders, there's, you know, there's basically the enemies from effectively every game. There's the Ravagers, I think I already said them. I'm trying to think through all the different names of the aliens. I never put too much thought into what they're called. But you get the idea, like, you're basically fighting against everything, and rather than finding weapons, you find the characters from other games, and also just some, admittedly, stereotypes of various nations around the world, that join your cause and bring their own weapons with them that you can then use on other characters. So, like, you know, as an example, you could be wandering around and find, like, an Earth Defense Force 5 Wing Diver, a British Grenadier soldier, like their Palace Guards, and then, like, a Haka warrior from New Zealand. You know. And they are decently stereotypical, but not in a way that I... Like, okay, this will be up for their own cultures to say. The only one I can say for certain is the Canadian representation, and it's stereotypical, yeah, but it's far from offensive. It's cute, if anything. You know. So, like, I really like what they did with World Brothers, and honestly, World Brothers 2 kind of shocked me. I was not expecting it to come out until, like, sometime next year, and then, like, a couple days ago, it just suddenly released. It's like, okay, this is out now. I made dress anymore. You just make me want to dance. What's on your mind? I want to chat. Saw a picture of this beautiful Goliath beetle, and now I'm completely obsessed. That's a pretty common insect, but that doesn't make it any less special. Beech trees. I was about to think, I don't even know where to get that. Beech trees. But, like, I honestly think I'm gonna start with, World Brothers. Though I say part of my decision is because 2 just came out. I'm not gonna be doing this until, like, probably beginning of next year, if I do it then. Because I really want to work on Monster Hunter. I also really want to work on the Warship series. I'm thinking, and you guys will have to let me know what you think about this. I am very much thinking of having multiple alternate series running, but alternating the days they're released on. So, like, okay, think of it this way. Wait, no, this is probably a bad example. Most of you probably won't know what I'm talking about. Crap. Think, brain, think. I need an example. I was gonna use cassette tapes, because I'm old. You know, I'm gonna use cassette tapes anyway, because it's the best example I can think of at this exact moment. Okay, so imagine my channel as a cassette set. You know, a set of cassette tapes. You have your one primary cassette tape, and then you have a second one with an A and a B side. Because you could basically take a cassette tape, take it out of the machine, flip it over, and then it would play different stuff. So imagine everything like that. Where basically, I'll have the one primary series, which will be Animal Crossing, followed by the A and B side, which will be the alternate series I want to do. That way, I'll have more freedom in what I'm doing, and will probably enjoy doing this even more. because I'll have more room for doing stuff. It's just everything else will be on basically a schedule. So, like, this is very tentative at the moment. But, like, if I were to do this, it would basically be, you know, A side would be 4 days a week, B side 3 days a week, with basically the A side having a back-to-back day. Because otherwise it just wouldn't work. Frisk, could you not? I'm recording. You don't need food. You have an entire dish of food right there. Yes, your favorite dish is empty, because you knocked a can of air freshener down in it and spilled the food all over the floor. You have another dish of food right there. You can eat your food. So basically, like, think of it like B-side would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then A-side would be the other days. With the primary series just running all the time. You guys will have to let me know what you think of that sort of thing. If you don't want that sort of video spam, let me know. That's valuable feedback. Like, I understand the mindset that some of you have of just do what I want. Like, I want to do what I want within what you guys want. Especially because I have to keep the YouTube algorithm in mind as well. Because if I did truly what I wanted, I would have like 3 to 4 series uploading every single day. Like, I'd be a veritable, like, public access TV channel, basically. Like, here's a bunch of different content. Enjoy! You know. Like, I want to keep things to, like, if I do go back to uploading twice a day, keeping it to twice a day. Just in case you, like, I do ever want to do a live stream of something, because then I'm able to without completely messing up notifications, because that's a fun part of YouTube. I will probably move the upload, rather than do 6 in the morning, 6 p.m., and do noon and 6 p.m. I feel like those are better times. But I'm not sure. I mean, based on my analytics, those are better times for my uploading. So, like, you know, rather than 6 in the morning. It's like, the 6 in the morning slot was not great. There's very few you guys who watch my content that early in the morning. But then again, like, the majority of my audience is in the United States. And at that time of the morning, it's like, trying to think, like 2 in the morning? 6 in the morning for me is 2 in the morning for the other coast. So, like, you know. Not exactly the best time. I could really start working on the next public works project. But I want to clear flowers away elsewhere. This is gonna... Yeah, I thought it was going to. It's not where I want flowers. I want them all over here. But yeah, like, I've actually been getting really excited to start the Warship series, and I might actually start it soon. Like, I know I should not be pushing my computer, but I want to do things. And it's so frustrating not being able to do things. Especially at, like, times like right now, where I am feeling super motivated, and quite honestly, if I didn't have any worry around my computer, I would literally go straight from this recording into doing another recording. Like, it is absurdly frustrating to not be able to do things when I want to do them because my computer is failing. Like... And, like, part of me feels like no matter what I do, it's gonna die just as quickly, or as slowly, whichever it ends up being that it dies, whichever speed. So, like, I feel like I should just do videos anyway. But, like, I do have that nagging feeling in the back of my head of, like, yeah, but what if... What if this does actually cause it to die faster? I don't have the money at this moment to replace the CPU. I won't have that until the 5th. And even then, it's not with the one I want to replace it with. It would be giving Intel more money. You know, it's that sort of thing that I'm currently like, But, yeah, it's... I need to, like, continue this little path. Why did I not think of that? I need to figure out exactly how I want to do here, because, like, I could just do a one-wide walking path that just, like, leads to Kurlos' house, and then, like... But then, like, do I do it, like, directly along the coast or the river? I could do that, actually. Yeah, that actually seems pretty nice. Hello, Tia. Majoreess, I hope this isn't presumptuous, but I think you could use a conga drum. Didn't I just give you a conga drum back that you left at someone's house a while back? I will not be throwing it away. I will be selling it, but, you know. But thank you. But yeah, like, there's so many things I'm so excited for doing that I'm just sitting here like, but should I actually do that? You know, I kind of actually like this. I don't remember if this is how this was actually set up, but I kind of like it, so it's gonna stay like that. Bugger. I don't know if I've talked with Bella yet. Hey, Punk. Hello, hello. What do you want to talk about? It's the latest. Ooh, there's nothing exciting going on right now. How in the world am I supposed to have fun? Let me know if you get any brilliant ideas, Schmoopy. We can try to have some fun together. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can have fun. We literally live in a town with grass everywhere and trees everywhere. Go find a stick and go make pretend. Go pretend sword fight stuff. Like, it's a lot more fun than it sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the path from this side of the park, because this is probably the best spot to work from. Whoops. But, like, it's just, like, I really want to get working on some series and stuff, because, like, I love doing Animal Crossing. Don't get me wrong. I'm loving this. But I want to do more. Especially, like, okay, one of my big motivators for really wanting to work on the Warship series is just how much attention my Warship streams tend to get. There is clearly a market there for more Warships creators that aren't the big creators. And I feel like a fair bit of that is because a lot of the big creators are pretty divisive. I'm also pretty divisive, but a lot of them... I'm gonna be honest, and maybe this is just my opinion, but a lot of them don't have a broad appeal to them. You really have to like their niche to like them. Like, if you aren't a salty battleship main, you're probably not gonna like and get on too well with, say, potato quality. I know I tend to not, but he's one of the more reasonable content creators, so I watch his stuff anyway. You know, things like that. You know, I could keep this as, like, too wide. That then narrows down, because a lot of roads do that. Like, when they're, you know, a lot of, like, you'll have a dead-end road that then, like, there's just a driveway attached to, so, like, you know. Envisioning these paths as more or less, like, the quote-unquote roads of the town is basically how I make them, you know. Like, right here's an intersection, kind of deal with a driveway on it. I've actually seen that before. But, like, my World of Warship streams do get a fair bit of attention, and it does really tell me there is a market there. There is value in doing warships content. For me doing it, specifically. Which is, you know, pretty handy, knowing that. I'm not overly sure how, like, EDF content would go, but that's why I kind of want to start with an EDF game that I feel like you guys would probably like a lot, because then that, you know, gives a bridge. You know, it extends that olive branch to be like, hey, maybe give this a try, maybe you'll like it. You know, and it being on the Switch, well, a lot of Animal Crossing fans probably have a Switch because of, New Horizons. So, it being a game that if you guys like the look of, you guys can literally pick up and play. That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie, that's, you know. Unlike, say, something like a World of Warships, where a lot of you guys, even if you like the look of the game, may not be able to pick it up and play it because it's a PC game. You know. It has that downside to it of it's a computer game, so even if you guys were to like it, well, what good's that do you? Like, you can't play it anyway. You know, it's just, it's one of those things of, like, I want to try doing more content that you guys can, you know, be interested in and maybe want to play that game yourself and then be able to. It's kind of where, like, I want to get back to Monster Hunter because, like, with Monster Hunter Rise, that's on the Switch, you know. Wilds won't be coming to the Switch, but Wilds might come to the Switch replacement. Tia. Like, I love you, but Tia. I'm trying to clean up the paths. I think there's basically just, like, the path right in front of my house now. Like, it's... You know, it's just, like, I really want to do more stuff. It's just what I want to do. So I think I'm just going to start making more content soon. Like, if there's no major objections from you guys of me doing it, I will probably do it. And, like, if you guys have any suggestions of, like... I know I've asked this before, but, like, if you guys have any suggestions as to, like, when you would like me to upload, like... Maybe one of you has the thought of, like, hey, it'd be really cool if this was uploaded at this time, because, like, I wake up around then, so, you know, or whatever, something like that. I hear you say you want a spiderweb tea. Well, here you go. I found one for you. Thanks, Bella. I don't really want it, but it's proof of our friendship. You're always so nice to me, and I wanted to thank you. But you don't need to... If you don't need it, go ahead and throw it away or something. Aw. Like... any reason you guys could have for, like, a time you want me to upload, just let me know. And, like, you know, it could be like, oh man, this time aligns with, like, my lunch break at work, or, you know, it would be like a breakfast type video, you know, just something along those lines. Because, like, I want to make the best content I can make for you guys. Because that'll be the content I want to make the most. So, you know. Again, like, if there's any time that you guys would prefer me to upload an alternate series, I'm gonna keep Animal Crossing at 6 PM Atlantic. But, you know. And I also want there to be at least some level of gap between them. So, like, I don't want to do, like, 6 PM Animal Crossing, 6:30 other series. You know. I want there to be some level of gap. But, yeah. That is going to be it for today. I'm not going to pick up turnips because my sleep schedule is just too messed up. So, yeah. With that, I thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then! And in this end card, I would like to ask if you liked the video, if you could hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Thanks greatly.